Gospode, koji voliš, koji si svojim blagodaću ispunit krštenja osvetio one koji u tebe veruju. Blagoslovi i ovog mladenca i neka se...
I am on my way to the Balkan countries again. I always say it to my traveler friends that one of the best country for me is Serbia. There is something about this place that captivates my heart, even it is lesser developed country in Europe. But if you want to spend less money, always go to Balkan countries. Serbia doesn't have mass visit destination, but its people, its hospitality is always at the greatest. One of the important facts you need to know about Serbia is that it is not part of the EU countries, and you do get a lot of value for money in Serbia, especially outside of Belgrade. I am going to explore Draginja, also Sabak, as my good friend lives there, and to be a godfather of their son. So in this video, you are going to witness baptism celebration the Serbian way. It is exciting also to see my friend after 5 long years. I just arrived here in Draginja. It is just 1 hour and 15 minutes drive away from Belgrade. And later, I am going to attend a baptism party of baby David. He invited me to become his godfather. So I will show you the traditional baptismal ceremony and also how Serbian people do their party with this kind of celebration. And then this would be my accommodation for 4 days. So on my last day, I was going to stay in Belgrade city in order to catch my flight. So I will tell you one of the reasons why partying in Belgrade is now the best in the world. There is a reason behind such thing, and I will tell you why. When the bombing started in 1999, locals decided to party and enjoy the remaining days of their life. They have this motto as well, to live life to the fullest as if it is your last day. So Belgrade clubbing right now is the hottest anywhere in the world, and the only competition or competitor that they have is in Ibiza, Spain. Baptism is cleansing of the soul and acceptance of Christ. The word itself means immersion in water. The first act of christening in Orthodox Church begins in the entrance of church, which is to show that baby David is not yet a member of the church. The purpose of christening is to bring him into the church. To enter into the temple of God is to be with Christ, to become a member of his body. Reverend Father then called upon the Godmother to renounce the devil and all his work for David. The renouncing of Satan was done facing the west, because the west is where the sun disappears and was regarded by the ancient Greeks as the place of the gates of Hades. Then Reverend Father faced the east, where the light of the sun rises, and asked Godmother to accept for David. The renunciation of Satan and the union with Christ expresses with faith that David has been transferred from one master to another, from Satan to Christ. Then Reverend Father made the sign of the cross on David's body. This was repeatedly often during the service. Essentially, the cross is the sign of victory, which puts the devil to flight. Turning to the baptismal font, Reverend Father read several prayers and blessed the baptismal water. The baptismal water represents all of the creation restored to its original condition, filled with the presence of God. The immersion into the water signifies burial with Christ to a new life. The triple immersion represents the Trinitarian dimensions of the Christian life, the life of the Holy Trinity. After receiving the christening, David was clothed in white, expressing the purity of the soul that has been washed from sin. The procession takes place in a circle that has a beginning with no end, following Reverend Father around the baptismal font and the table upon which lay the gospel and cross, the center of the unity. This shows faithfulness to the gospel of Christ and the willingness to accept the cross in Orthodox Church. What's inside?
You can go in and see.
Oi, this one is really nice. This one, what is this?
Before, here, you saw today what they do.
Yeah, during baptism.
Today, before here, everything was clear.
Oh, the ceremony.
Yeah, the ceremony.
Bobby, you should drink water. And now I am ready to party. Serbian party. Let's get it on. After christening, we proceed to the restaurant with expected 250 local guests, and I was greeted by Kolo dance. Kolo is a traditional collective folk dance performed by dancer interlinked to form a chain, usually moving in a circle holding hands. It is said to be a chain of interconnected members of community in a magical action because closing the circle will protect the community from everything that could harm them. For lunch, they serve all varieties of tapas and roasted pig and lambs, and loads of their national drink, which is rakia, and said to be at 33 years old.
city.